My colleagues are going to speak of this tradition and focus on particular times that have significance for us. They will expose the Jesus idea and the Jesus picture that was so present in those times, but that a long tradition of agenda has graffitied over. They will seek to scrub the picture of Jesus in Adventism clean, and I know they will produce a better and more clear picture for you. But, and I want to be so clear on this, they do not expose history in order to bring us back to some mythological golden age of Adventism that if we could simply get back to, everything would be fine. Not only have those days gone, but they never existed in the first place. We are woefully connected to our contexts. And this organization is our context. I get that. I resonate with that. I understand that. But too often it creates a dichotomy between what we think we are and what we truly have become. What we have historically thought of ourselves and what we pretend to be in the world today. Is it possible that we are not the pinnacle of God's revelation of himself to the world? What if we are not the apex of Christian evolution? What if we are not the climax of the movie or the punchline of the joke? What if the greatest revelation of God's character to the world was not us at all, but it was, and what if it continued to be Jesus? Are we a church perfectly suited for 1900, but woefully ill-equipped for the 2000s, for the 2100s and beyond? Without denying the hope of the second coming, we still have to look into the future of this church, not only backward. Where do we get stuck? When do we lose the ability to look into the future and duck and jive in order to maintain our relevancy and our impact? Where is the fluidity evidenced by present truth? When you look at the church, particularly in North America, Australia, and Europe, you see a group of people who are desperately trying to maintain relevancy in an ever-changing world that is changing away from the world that we have known. Does this mean that we have a faith tradition that can't continue its relevancy into uncharted waters? What mythologies have we purchased into that doesn't allow for update? To not confront these myths just might mean that the last bastion of our identity is slowly being given away, and we're not reclaiming it. Has our inability to change doomed us to become a faith community of remember wins? And oh, it used to be. Is the race toward our history creating backward-walking believers who are simply crashing into a world that they can't even see anymore? Is our future only our past? Or is our past leading us to something greater that still lies ahead?